Hey guys, it's your girl Velbaria, and yes, this would be my first long video here on TikTok. And how I wish I would have shown my appreciation until this thing happened. You know, it's it sucks that the one that blocked you was someone who you admired the most, you found inspiration from, and you find, you know, solace and you find interest out of this person, especially in a you know, I was into gaming though, but not on a regular basis as he does. So that's also the reason why I started to express my admiration towards him, because not only the gaming thing, but also I could relate partially to the story he had shared. That yes, I'm a firstborn kid. He's also a firstborn kid, and we were, you know, and we were being misunderstood. We were being lashed out on by our own, household members. Deal with the matriarchal issue. The difference is, the difference from my experience is, you know, I've struggled to find jobs, struggled to have a driver's license. He, on the other hand, he was able to find the love that he needed from his adoptive family, which, that's a blessing. But myself, now that I'm already away from this toxicity in my own household, but I still have to find a way to be self-sufficient. And recently, he graduated, and which I witnessed that yesterday on live stream, and I was ecstatic, even though as a fan, even though it's one of the, you know, like one of the people that, that expressed appreciation, because this is something that I wish I would have done in the Philippines. I would have done finishing college. I would have done doing it, but yeah. Alright. Now going back to that graduation live stream. So I was very happy. My husband knows I came to watch the video on a hungry stomach. I literally have to starve myself to watch the whole graduation, which is very cute. It's a perfect combo. The education department and the Southern Polytechnic, the Southern Polytechnic's baccalaureate graduates and masters. And I was like, this is inspiring though. This is the most inspirational commencement I've ever watched on our way to Black Door Cafe. And I wouldn't even have to take a picture that yes, I watched the commencement on Instagram. And the most interesting part is when the president questioned the graduates. Please stand up if you worked and studied. Everybody from the Southern Polytechnic technology students, the engineering people, the engineering graduates are just wowzer. They stood in unison. We're just like, they stood in unison to the point like, wow, like this is a meme. Like everybody stood up they stood up in unity. They stood up in unison. That was one of my favorite parts of it, and it was one of my favorite part. But let me go back to the main point. I was just like, it's a not side note, but it's a prior point that I wish to share about. Like, I enjoyed the commencement video though. Education department in the Southern Polytechnic. Oh gosh, they were perfect. For me, they were perfect. Perfect combination. But let me go back to the main point. Okay? But I would like to say it in front of in my chest. Seriously. when we started this mishaps, the part of this thing happened October 14. Like October 14, I remember, like, I follow him on TikTok, I follow him on Instagram, I discover him on Facebook, I saw his messenger at the same time. But to be honest, I was afraid to talk to him, but because, about the truth that, the real truth is something I am afraid to say. I don't want to say it because this is just between me and him. I just want to keep it to myself as well. Something that I don't want. I don't want triggers. I don't want offenses. But that is just between, something that the mishaps, like, what I'm saying, guys, like the mishaps where there are misunderstandings in which it happens. And it was October 20th that I got blocked on Instagram, where I was just clueless until the next day, October 21st, when I clocked out from work. I really put my heart and soul, because October 20th, I sent a message to him on Messenger. Long message that I composed. And then I'm happy that he was responsive. That one of the message that he sent me was, the support is appreciated. Yes. And fast forward, they asked me questions whether I found him, and I clarified everything. Everything. I told him everything but the truth, nothing but the truth, And I also asked him one favor, if we can do a video chat, a voice chat, but he doesn't want to do it, ironically, even though he does make content. And I really told him that I don't have bad intentions. And I'm beyond grateful that he appreciated my support, like a fan. And I was really ecstatic that, hey, the conversation went, oh, second chance, voila, this is a second chance. I took it like this is my last. So I was having fun doing this because, I think this is my way of getting to know him as well. And I really proved to him that this is friends, just friends, and nothing else. And what can I say? Like, on that day, October 21st, he said his apology, which I gracefully accepted. He was sorry that he stressed me out last October 20th, the day that I got blocked by him on Instagram. And I was just, it's like I felt this, there is hope to connect, there's hope to interact. So I continue to do TikTok stuff. Actually, he's the reason why I wanted to continue the TikTok content making. And I was happy because, someone that you admire dearly, that could relate to your story, and also could relate to the matriarchal issue that's going on. It was fun. Like, and he's actually the reason why that I wanted to start driving and I wanted to start going back to college. Besides my husband. And my husband knows that I admired this person with all my heart and soul. Like, I am his biggest fan. And days later, October 24th or October 23rd, maybe 23rd, I have to catch up to his question because I wasn't able to answer his question. So, like, I gave him because he didn't know how to unrestrict an account on Instagram. So it was like, wow, is this really real? So I gave him the screenshot of the Instagram instructions, and yeah. Alright, sorry guys, I just This video is 10 minutes. So to continue, like, everything went smooth. I even, you know, I even have to comment on his pre-graduation photo. Like, I said my congratulations, and it's fine. And I really have to look at the whole Facebook. Like, I have to look through all his Facebook stuff. Like, besides the YouTube stuff, the gaming stuff, and the TikTok stuff, and the Instagram. Yeah, the Instagram, I have to look through it, like look through in his Instagram before I got blocked on Instagram. Like, I am someone who is full of curiosity, and some will take it out of context. People who are curious are the ones who are keeping their open mind to learn. That's just a side note. But for me, like, October 21st was the best day. Like, we're in good terms. We even said our piece. I even told him, like, hey, this, like, he was sorry that he stressed me out, and I said that this communication distressed me as well, and hope we could patch things up together, which we ended this in good terms. And fast forward to October 24th. I know this confuses y'all. October 24th, I answered his question. He doesn't know how to unrestrict someone on Instagram, and I did that. I did screenshot, like, and gave instructions. I said, oh, okay, and saying that he rarely opened up his social media stuff. So I even sent a message that, how you doing? Yeah. And I even greeted him happy Thanksgiving. And I even have to say something that, I know I may be very needy on that part, but I have to tell him that, hey, I got blocked by him on LinkedIn. Which, yes, I just want connections as well, because it's fun. Like, I treat you like a person. I treat online friends like real friends too. But of all the things, why the blocking, man? And I'm really thinking about sharing this appreciation video. Like, I felt this is a way to honestly show my appreciation. Like, I thought with me being appreciative and greeting you on Messenger, and even commenting on one of your activities on your Facebook is appreciated. And I said what I said, like, hey, that this happens, there's always next time. If it's not for them, it's for the future seniors, which I was honest about it. Like, I was there, like a friend. We may not be that close, we may not be colleagues, but I feel that this person was the reason why I want to get my act together, and getting back to academics and getting my driver's license. Besides me having my husband by my side, and he knows that I admire this person. I told him everything, and I even show him the profile, which my husband is very supportive about it. But I want to say the elephant of the room. The elephant of the room is this one. It was last night, like I said, before last night, it was yesterday, that I've been determined to pay attention to the commencement video until his name was mentioned. I'm like, wow, I feel I'm a cheerleader, but I cannot be loud on the cafe. So I have to put a video, I could take a picture, take the picture on the monitor on my laptop. It's like, okay, I'll get into that. And how I wish to share my appreciation posts, but again, I got blocked. Unfortunately. And I don't want to make another account to talk to the people that blocked me. And that'll be too annoying anyway. But, you know, fast forward, the last time I got to see his TikTok was yesterday, the day of his graduation itself. I sent my congratulations. I said, I've watched y'all's graduation video recently, and he said his thanks. There's no issue, and I respond with no problem, smile emoji. And it was fine. It was fun to see someone that you admired graduated with flying colors. Like, wow, just wow. Hoping that I would have done that recently. I would have done that if it weren't for that crap show that happened to me recently in the past. And also, this was just like, you know, yesterday was fun until today, recently this afternoon, when I have to go on break. Yes, I worked earlier, and my manager told me to break, do a break, 30-minute break. I even had to get my phone and grab my M&M box, and as I saw my TikTok following count, I ended up having 54. And I have to scroll over, who is this person that blocked me or unfollowed me? Obviously, this guy that I admired, that I looked up dearly. And not only that, I got blocked on Facebook and Messenger respectively. I can still see the conversation, but not texting. But never get the chance to text. Which I would have done, saying my appreciation, saying my things, and being a friend. And this is the time that I was about to burst in tears. To the point that I really want to know why. I really want to know why. Why did this happen? Why is this happening? Why, like, a big why with a big question mark. What's really happening? Is this something to do about me checking up? Is this something to do about texting him recently that I got blocked on LinkedIn or something else? Or is this something to do about my duets that I did out of his videos that he did in the past? Or is this about me being too curious? I'm like, what the hell was happening? I'm like, what the hell was really happening? So I really have to look it up, like why I got blocked for no reason. And I am someone who gives chances. When you treat me bad and you misunderstood me, I can still give you a chance. That's me. But I was honestly running out of help, man. I do not know how to interact, and I don't know what to do to support. Because, how would I say it? I think I cried it all out earlier. I literally cried it all out earlier at work. And my manager realized this, that it took me a long to have my break. Until I had to admit it to everybody that it had nothing about work, but something else. This one. I'm like, I question myself. What have I done? What what have I done to make this thing happen? What have I done? I Hear me out. Hear me out. Why? What have I done? What did I do? It's because of being there to comment in every content you make and I put likes to it. Like I said, this is just confusing. It's something I cannot comprehend. And this is just because I'm being a cheerleader. Because I love supporting y'all. I just don't know why. And my energy for me to clean the whole room right here, it's already going to this. And I was extremely stressed out. Especially I will have to do lunch rush. But that stress is not about that. This is just ridiculous to see. Like I said, being ignored, or just at least they've watched your video, is fine. But being blocked is painful, especially from someone you've admired very deeply, to the point that you can't go to bed without a dose of that person, and a daily dose of that person, metaphorically speaking. And I honestly enjoyed watching his content here on TikTok, okay? And you know, if I get the chance to compliment, I give compliment and comment on one of the videos, I can. But you know, I really burst my tears in this earlier at work 3 times now. And I have to talk to one of my coworkers that, you know, I even have to apologize and say what was really wrong. What the hell was wrong with work? This is to the point I cannot even eat. I cannot even eat my damn M&Ms. I cannot even watch my favorite videos because of that. That was the worst turning point I have. That was just the one you admire, the one you are looking forward to meet with blocking you of almost everywhere. And I think this was be my last straw. I'm not even giving up either. I'm not gonna give up. Because I know there's chances. But sorry, the train, by the way. The train clock. And I wouldn't even have. Sorry. I wouldn't even have to talk to my husband about this matter. And I'm so really fucking pissed right now. I don't want to say. I don't want to cry in front of the camera. I don't. I wanna. I don't want to see. I don't want to see myself crying on camera. I don't want y'all to see that I'm crying because I cannot say it straight. I just can't hold this back anymore. Like, that person was advocating, oh, lift each other up, we need to help each other. But where is it now? None? I'm confused, man. It's just really hard. It's just really hard to explain, man. I'm just it was really hard for me to eat and focus on what I haven't. And I would even have to try my best to focus on my work. I even have to focus on my work. On lunch break, during lunch, I would have to focus on my work after the break's over with. But I have to let this thing out because I cannot afford to bottle it up. Sorry guys, I was just beyond pissed right now. This is a rough batch for me. I was just out of help right now. And this is the most difficult thing. I want to understand if this is someone that I don't like, someone that I don't admire dearly. This is someone that I admire dearly. And I even have to talk to my coworkers what really happened. The reason I had to give them the straight answer, the reason why it took me so long to have a break. And I'm someone who loves appreciating people. I am someone who will never stop being fucking kind. And I will never stop appreciating people online because as an autistic person, social interaction is hard for us. And social interaction is hard for us. People cannot even comprehend and deal with it sometimes. I just can't say anything because how frustrated. Sorry guys, I don't wear much makeup though. I was just extremely tired. I know y'all don't want to see Valley Pooh crying on TikTok, but I'm a very positive thinking person. I'm optimistic, but sometimes don't I have the right to get emotional? Don't I have the right to get fucking upset? This is something I never did. I bottled up everything until it blew up. But this time I'm not gonna bottle it up. I want to say everything from my chest. With that incident that happened to me this afternoon, it was just a huge slap in my heart. It was just a punch in my heart to the point where I cannot even. I feel I want to clock out early. I even want to leave work early, but I am not. I am someone who is a team keeper. I am someone who is a cheerleader. Just like what I did watching this graduation video and even complimented him on TikTok. And help. This is just complicated to explain, man. Just to be honest, you may have a lot of followers, you may have a lot of accomplishments, and you may be self-sufficient. It's just that you have to remember you have to remember that you practice what you preach sometimes. You have to be kind. Even you can't be kind to the people, be kind to strangers, because not all strangers are sketchy. Not all online friends are sketchy. You know what, to the point, I'm not gonna stop being kind for fucking real. I'm not gonna stop being sweet. Sorry, that's my husband in the background, by the way. with that being said, I felt that I know I made a mistake for being needy, for being clingy, and for being a cheerleader all the time. Sorry, this is my husband, by the way. He got back from work. To the point where I cannot even do what I want to do, meeting new people, and it's one of my goals. Meeting new people doesn't necessarily in person alone. It could be online. It could be anywhere. The reason why it was socially reserved, because at one point, yes, I admit, I would rather be selfish at certain point. Because when you're selflessly being generous to talk to people, they will take it against you. They will take it out of context. Because sometimes being selfish will help you defend yourself from the bad people sometimes. But not too much selfish. So I had to clarify that. But maybe being blocked for no reason was just extremely offended without a warning. I felt that something's really wrong. To the point I am emotionally drained at work. To the moment that what happened, what really happened. If I had the opportunity, I would have ran up and screamed, what really happened? Why? But I would not do that. I will have to suck it up and do my job and do my work, because this is where I survived. Everything, financial wise, spiritual wise. But for me, this is just frustrated. Just because I'm appreciated, and it was taken out of context. I thought I look up to you because you are helpful and you're approachable, until this happened. It's either someone your better half or someone else. I don't know. Or it's just the influence, but I was just having a rough patch. I was just too much. I was just frustrated. I just don't want to show my weakness to everybody anyway, but don't I have the right to be vulnerable sometimes, guys? Don't I have the right to be honest about how I feel? And to be honest, I am not gonna stop being sociable with people, but I have to be cautious. You know, I am not gonna choose hate. I don't hate. There's no hate in this room either. I'm not gonna choose lashing out. I'm not. I'm not gonna talk crap. I will simply appreciate. I will continue to support. But I don't know what my support would be. My way of support, I don't know. It's just that this was a headache to my the headache just gave me so much headache. Thinking this was a headache to me. And you know, what I've learned is you don't have to make yourself look good for brownie points, but you have to be good to everybody in a genuine way. And it's one of it's just you be kind to the people who've been supported, who've merely supported you, even if that's not your friend, that's not your best friend, and that's not your colleague. but someone who is so ecstatic to see you shine. And to be honest, I don't, I honestly don't want to vent this out, but you know, to be honest, he was actually the reason why that I wanted to continue doing the content making, either on TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, or even Facebook. You know, Facebook stuff, yes, I post a lot from other people, from other people's status, but not in me, but not from my own, unless it's an Instagram post. But I just wish that, you know, I just wish that this pain will subside soon, because I can't even stand stuff like this. This is just an overwhelming and a frustrating time for me. And that is just me losing a lot of power and strength to do what I'm supposed to do. Cleaning the room, even catching up on my recording. But I felt I want to break. And you know, I hope you realize, you learn your lesson one day, that people don't appreciate things until it's gone. And I'm someone who's appreciative of people too, especially the ones that fascinated me the most, just like this guy. Like I said, there'd be no bad intentions, but what really happened? What happened? Why? I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna give up. I'm not gonna stop being kind. I'm not gonna stop being sweet. I'm not gonna stop being appreciative. And to be honest, this is just a pain in the head for me. Dealing with this, I don't know how confusing it is. And painfully frustrated I was. I'm sorry if I jumble up my words. But just that's just how I feel right now. Well, I just don't know what to say, man. And let me just put this up. It's getting on and going on. Sorry, Nate. Alright. But I do have a message though. All I just want to say is congratulations. You did amazing. You made it this far. You made it so far, to the point that you are a survivor. But like I said, I'm not gonna stop supporting. I'm not gonna stop being appreciative. And I learned something from you, which is be kind, be respectful, and appreciate things around you. Because everybody that supported you are the reason why that you were in that situation. You were in that state of mind. And that's something some opportunities that you have. I wish I would have, but I don't. But whatever happens, I really want to try to recuperate in any way I can. But like I said, this would be my last straw. Because I'm honestly running out of options. And you were the reason why that I have to move forward. I have to keep going. I have to do what I love to do what makes me happy. And you're the reason why that I want to step up to my independence. But, dear, I am not gonna give up in supporting you, no matter what. But I hope this reaches you, and I hope you open your heart again to give me a chance. To to get unblocked, because sometimes being appreciative is really difficult, especially for us autistics. Social interaction is difficult for us, but I guess I still have to look to see the bright side in you. And I learned from those. I will learn from that. I hope you could hear me out. I can't. I can't hold it back no more. I hold it back no more. I'm really sorry this happened. This is just consuming so much energy. Like,